The god Nan and Sha were close friends, who were respectively responsible for light and rain. They were both sick of the life living in the sky. One day, Nan and Sha took a stroll around the sky and accidentally reached to the cliff that connected to the outside world. Nan said to Sha, "Since we reached here, how about going down and take a look about what happened downside?" "That sounds good. Let's go," Sha replied. They then climbed down to the earth. When they arrived at the earth, they were shocked because they cannot see each other. Everything was in darkness. They tried to walk on the ground and noticed that the land is dry and water does not exist. "Wow, here is so barren and scary," said Nan. "Yeah, but I found it quite interesting. Everything was in the first place and remained mysterious. And more importantly, there was no ruler to restrict your behaviors. I thought it would be fun to live here," Sha replied. "How about we go back to the sky and ask if Leo will allow us to create a new world here?" Nan asked. Sha exclaimed, "Good idea!" Nan and Sha replied to the sky and went to Leo, the supreme god of the sky. They said, "Dear God, we found that the earth was so desolate, so we decided to go down to create a new world." "Why you decide to do so?" Leo said. "You're not satisfied with the life here?" "No, we just wanted to make it thriving so that the gods can spend their time chilling there later." Nan and Sha, "You both had your position here, so you need to be responsible for your job." Leo denied the request of Nan and Sha. Leo refused to agree with Nan and Sha's plan because he was afraid they would replace him once they occupy a land. However, his denial did not keep Nan and Sha from not initiating their plans. They packed some seeds into the bag and climbed down to the earth stealthily. When they reached to the earth, Nan used his power to lighten up the earth. On the other side, Sha brought out rain, which enriched the soil and made it be rich. Then, Nan sowed the seeds on the soil, which turned out to be various plants. Nan noticed that Sha was set aside quietly and lost his thoughts. He asked, "Sha, what are you thinking about? Do you think there's still a lot of space left empty?" Sha replied. Nan looked around and said, "Yeah, there are only several types of plants here." Sha stared at the soil and said, "Why don't we create some figures so that we can have some companions to chat about?" "Sounds good," said Nan. Then they used some clay to create some figures in different shapes. When they opened their eyes, they were curious about the world and separated into different areas. Nan's and Sha's actions were heard by Leo. Leo became outraged. "How dare you guys are!" Leo exclaimed. "I will punish you two for not listening to my order." Leo then reached to the earth and created a cyclone. Surrounded by the hurricane, Leo appeared and said, "Nan and Sha, if you two do not return to the sky within 3 months, I will kill you and your little figures. Remember, I only give you 3 months." Leo's words made Nan and Sha worried. They looked at those humans and thought, "What can we do to save those poor people?" They were so powerless in face of the gods. A huge dragon rised up from the land, which caused people to flee. Nan and Sha were surprised by seeing these huge and weird figures. The dragon walked into the gods and said, "I heard those threatening words. I lived this wilderness for almost 1,000 years. I was so glad that you guys turned into a vivid place and brought humans in. So I'm here to tell you my solution." The dragon continued, "These people were so powerless in face of the gods, so they must be informed with knowledge that helped them avoid the gods. My plan is to build a school where I can teach them some strategies." "A school? That sounds a good idea. Thank you for the suggestion. And wait, how should we call you?" Sha replied. "Pulao." That's my name. After that, Nan, Shah, Pulau collaborated and built a school. Then, Pulau gathered all the people and teach them how to defend the gods every day. After 3 months, Nan and Shah did not show up in the sky. Leo was so angry that the two gods ignored his words. He gathered the rest of the gods and said, Nan and Shah were escorted from the sky since now, because they did not follow my suggestion. And now I will kill them in person. And for the rest of you who did not listen to me, you will have the same punishment. After that, Leo took his weapon and left the sky. On the other side, after 3 months of education, people had obtained strategies to defend the gods. When Leo came down to the earth, they started to run separately, so that Leo had no clues about where they would go. After 1 day of chasing, Leo was tired, so he lay down on the stone and decided to sleep for a while. When Leo fell asleep, people quietly went beside him and stole his weapon that used to activate his power. Then, they sent one person to notify Nan and Shah. When Nan, Shah, Pulau knew his message, they went nearby and attempted to use their power to kill the gods. However, Leo was so powerful. Even though Nan, Shah, Pulau combined their power to combat Leo, they were still not matched for him. After 3 hours of fighting, Nan, Shah, Pulau, and even Leo felt exhausted. Shah was afraid that Leo would kill all the people once they lost the match. He said to Nan, Nan, how about we try to put out all our power to see if we can defend Leo? This is our only chance to win this match. I agree, Nan replied. Shah then turned to Pulau. Pulau, can you step aside and protect our people? Sure, I will protect them from not being hurt, Pulau said. As Pulau brought the people to a cave, Nan and Shah combined their power and showed them to Leo. Leo had failed to resist such great power and died. Nan and Shah were over-fatigued as they put out all their power and eventually died. People felt grief as they witnessed the death of Nan and Shah. To commemorate their death, people named their living place as Nan Shah, the combination of the two gods. Also, they voted Pulau as the principal of the school and named the school as NCPA. With the help of Pulau, Nan Shah became prosperous.